sky, and the trees are like demons. You offer me light and give me my reason to stay high. Let my body decide, 'cause you're my desire. As ugly as I, but I'll never be like you. No, I'll never be like you. Never becoming you. Ooh, but I'm just like you. There is a light under my skin. I'm running on cloud. So tell me you miss it. I'll chase all the haters, but never found home. Without you I'm sane. I can't do this alone. I'll never be like you. Never be like you. Never becoming you. No, no, never become you. Never be like you. I'll never be like you. Never become you. Never be like you. But I'm just like you. Birds in the sky, and the trees are like demons. You offered me light and give me my reason to stay high. Let my body decide, 'cause you're my desire. As ugly as I.
Hello, everybody. It's been forever. I decided I was going to go live while I was waiting in the car line and waiting to pick up these kiddos. I've been trying to figure out when I can go live. Between the kids and my classes, I have honestly just been swamped. And truthfully, I haven't missed the bullshit. The only thing I've missed is chatting with my peoples. Like I miss the interaction, but I don't miss the crap. I don't miss the hypocrisy. I'm so over shit that I see from so many people. And it's, at this point, it's like, I don't even know anymore. I'm done really just trusting anybody and just backing anybody and really just, yeah, I've just seen more things that just have me just like, look, I'm just gonna stay in my own damn lane. It's just ridiculous, some of the shit that's been going on this platform, and I don't really understand it. While I'm at a stoplight, hey Mama, hey Floor, hey Mug, hey Cats, hey Mystical, hey Tater, hey Shaz. Oh yeah, Mog. I am, and that's honestly why I haven't been worried like about stressing myself out trying to fire up a live. Hey, Cactus. Um, because first off, lately I have been in a mood where I'm ready to tell folks what the fuck it is and what time it is and give them the business because I have just had it. So, you know what they say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So I've been trying to bite my tongue and practice the golden rule. Um, Hang on, Roxy. Mama, roll the window down when we get there. She's like, Mom, roll the window down. Um, it's just too much. There's just so much crap. Um, and so much hypocrisy. Um, and the thing is like, these subs don't even realize it. It's like, I'll be in some of these chats and I just crack up because I'm just like, do you realize how ignorant you sound when one moment you're screaming about this while sitting there doing this or being in a chat while this person's doing this? And it's like these people get so fucking blinded because they simp for certain folks or they support certain folks that they can't even see their own truth. Like, I am sorry, but ain't nobody on this fucking platform going to make me so damn out of my mind with I don't even know how to describe it. Nobody is going to have me where I can't even figure out or see what's right is right or what's wrong is wrong. Um, if you like somebody, that's great. But you can still like people and call them out on their bullshit or say, hey, this isn't okay. But there are so many people on this platform that refuse to just be real, to hold people accountable for shit. And I don't understand it because about other creators, be in a chat where this creator's doing the same shit just in a different way. And it's like, do you not realize that, not only does that creator look like a hypocrite, but so do all the subs in there supporting it. I just, it's just become really frustrated. And I don't know if I'm making any sense. I literally had about 3 hours of sleep. I was behind on my math because yesterday I decided to take the kids to go see Paw Patrol, and which they loved it. And we just did a little bit more family time yesterday, and so I didn't get to catch up on my math like I wanted to. When we got home from family time, I had to really put some work in, and being an accelerated horse is I've just been swamped. So I was literally up till 4:30 doing math, and like when I finally realized what time it was, I was like, well, shit, I got to be up at 5:30 to start making the kids lunches and stuff. So I just gave up and was like, well, I'll just stay up, take them to school. And then I realized that I had an ARD meeting for my youngest son today. So I was like, shit, I can't even sleep, like sleep while they're at school. So yeah, I had about 3 hours of sleep, and then I had to do his ARD. Shit. Is my sound better now? I'm actually stopped and parked now. I wonder if it was cutting in and out because I was driving. I wouldn't doubt it. Hopefully it's better. Hey, Roxy Roo. Hang on. Oh, okay. So, cats, you can hear me better. Mog, maybe. I'll turn my camera on too now that I'm stopped. Um, yeah, I look like crap, so that's okay. I don't care. Say hi, Roxy. Say hi to Roxy Roo. Say hi, Roxy Roo. She said no. I'm tired. I've got bags under my eyes. Oh wow, Tater. Well, I think we all, or not all, but many of us are guilty of letting things go when we like people, Um, but we have to, if we're going to do any better as people, as a community, um, as creators, as subs, we have to just call it like it is, no matter who it is. And if something smells funky, it probably is funky. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand. Like, you know, it's the same shit with like um, Michelle. Like, I will never understand, and I don't care because I've said it many times before. I don't care who gets pissed off at me, if anybody gets pissed off, but I will never understand people that scream and shout about Michelle being on this platform, but then turn around and stream her and give her additional platforms and views. I will never understand that. And to me, it's like, how can you sit there and how can you talk about someone being banned and then stream them? I've never agreed with that and I've never understood it. Um, and it's crazy to me because, like, uh, people don't do it with Molly, you know? I don't know. I don't get the obsession. Um, and I don't understand why, uh, like the whole glam interview. I never understood that. Um, what do I mean? Like, I don't understand why people complain about Michelle and talk about her being like vile and a piece of shit, but then will turn around and stream her. Like, I will never understand that. She's banned. And if we continue to advocate for someone to be banned, why are we going to then stream them all over? I don't get it, and I never will. Um, I just don't. You know, to work so hard to get somebody banned, but then to turn around and just, I don't get it. I didn't understand it when Bot did it, especially when, she cried wolf about everything. I just don't understand the crap. Like, uh, I'm talking in general, mom of the gladiator. I'm saying I don't understand any creators that do it. Um, And I've said it before, like, I don't understand why we, like, why people complain and throw a fit about Michelle and then turn around and play her. I will never understand that. Um, I would, sweetheart, but I'm on my phone. Um, I might be able to. Hang on. Oh, shut up, Scamber. Um, I think I got him. I think I got him from the StreamYard side. Uh, Look, I'm one person. I'm on my phone. You guys, if trolls come in, y'all are just gonna have to ignore them for a minute. This is not a normal time that I go live. And I don't have very many people that I trust to mod or that I even can mod right now. Because I'm on StreamYard from my phone and I'm in the car line. I'm not saying any particular creator. I'm saying in general, all creators. I don't understand why we do that. You know, it's just like when people let her up on their panels, like the whole glam interview. I know I didn't understand none of that. Timed out, you go rest, baby. I didn't understand the whole glam interview. Like that was crazy. Um, and no, I love Jenny Jen Jen, and but I can still say that I don't agree with her stream and Michelle. That doesn't mean I don't like Jenny Jen Jen. That doesn't mean like, you know, anything. I can like somebody and still disagree with something they do and not go after them with pitchforks. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be really real right now. Last night was awful. Was absolutely awful. And I feel like it has gotten old to turn the camera on and act like somebody is a fucking zoo animal and watch them at their rock bottom. Okay. And I say that, thanks, Roxy. I like the butt. I say that as somebody that has been at rock bottom. I am so glad nobody was there to stream my rock bottom everywhere. I am so glad I was not able to fire up a live and show my rock bottom to everywhere and then have everybody else also show that rock bottom off and stream that rock bottom. And all these folks that are supposed to have empathy and understanding for people that are in recovery or in active addiction or alcoholism. I am sorry, but that shit's not funny to me. It's not funny for me. And I don't know if it's just because I grew up with alcoholics and I've experienced my own addiction issues and things like that, but that shit is not funny to me. Watching somebody pass out after possibly, and I'm going to say this to make this clear, I do not condone drunk driving at all. And we know Michelle has been caught many times drunk driving. But we also know that she goes home and takes her Xanax. And when you mix Xanax with alcohol, both of them are respiratory depressants. Both of them are nervous system depressants. Anybody that takes Xanax and drinks, or, you know, drinks and then comes home and takes a Xanax, they are going to pass the fuck out. We literally could have been watching somebody die last night. And people are laughing and they think it's funny. It's not funny to watch somebody kill themselves. That's not entertainment to me. And I don't care who I upset, but I'm speaking my truth, okay? I don't kiss nobody's ass on this platform, and I'm allowed to have my own opinions and do what I want. I don't think it's funny. You know, all this fucking ranting and raving about getting Michelle off the platform, and then people continue and continue and continue. Why? You know, like, why? She's not a fucking zoo animal. You know, I have been at that rock bottom, y'all. And I thank God every day that I woke up and I got the help I needed. And yeah, this is a sensitive subject to me, but this is me speaking the truth, okay? I used to sit there and I would nod off, okay? And nobody even knew I was nodding off. They thought I was just taking a nap, falling asleep. That could have been me. Because at the end of my addiction, I had started getting fentanyl and I didn't know it. I didn't know it. But what I don't understand, okay, you know what, Mog? I understand she keeps coming back. But just because she keeps coming back does not mean that people have to keep showing her and streaming her and playing her. And I am talking about all these people, you know? Like, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with showing somebody's rock bottom and laughing at it. I don't agree with, where's the fucking empathy? Especially when you have so many people that are supposed to be in recovery themselves. Have you forgotten what your rock bottom was like? Because I haven't. I sure as hell haven't. But Mog, what I don't understand is how people can have so much fucking hate for a stranger on the internet that they can't have not even a smidge of compassion or empathy or even just a, oh, I don't want to laugh at this, or oh, this isn't funny, for somebody that is in active alcoholism and addiction. There were lots of people streaming her Josie Joe. It's Michelle. Everybody fucking does it. Everybody has done it. And everybody continues to do it. There are clips all over showing Michelle passed out on her couch. And it was terrifying, 50 Shades. You know? I was scared. I texted her and she didn't answer. And I know her mods were calling and texting. Last night was scary. And instead of people having compassion, people would rather, you know, scream about, oh, this is what she gets, this is what she deserves, and this and that. You are watching somebody that could have killed somebody if she were actually, and I am saying this because I don't know, Michelle could have truthfully only had 3 or 4 drinks, okay? And then she came home and popped the Xanax, and that's what caused her to act like that. Yes, mixing alcohol and Xanax can cause symptoms like that. She also could have been blasted and drove home. We don't know. But I'm not going to be the one to sit here and make assumptions. Either way, it's not funny. It's not funny to watch somebody at their bottom. Yeah, and you know what? This whole TCL bullshit, girl, get the fuck out of here with this you fear for your life shit. Even after these court papers, even after the judge has said to stop, you still go and post her. You're scared. You say you're scared for yours and your son's life, but you're still playing fucking games with Michelle. Girl, get out of here. Yeah, Texas girl. It scares me too because if she were actually blasted and drove like that, that is fucking terrified. And even if she were only just say 3 or 4 drinks, and because a lot of people think, oh well, I was just buzzed, so I wasn't drunk. Buzz driving, like the the billboards that go around, buzz driving is drunk driving. I'm sorry, I have no tolerance for drunk driving. Period. And to see someone in that type of state that could have killed somebody, killed herself, could have came home, and all I can think about is, thank God I had a reason to fight for my life. And I'm sorry, I have empathy for somebody. Okay. And I'm sure this will be clipped and people will make fun of me, and I don't give a fuck. But I have empathy for somebody that doesn't have a reason to want to get out of that rock bottom. Okay. I have empathy for somebody that is so lonely that they don't care if they wake up. That does break my heart. And I don't care who it is because I'm just a human, And how can you see somebody at their very bottom with nobody to fight for to get out of that hole and not feel bad for them? Um, you know, uh, it hits me hard because right when my addiction had gotten worse, um, you know, my dealer passed away from an overdose. And as I was going to his funeral, I had stopped at his funeral on the way to drive back home to go to my cousin's funeral who had overdosed. And that still wasn't enough for me. 2 funerals. And at my dealer's funeral, I picked up more. 2 funerals wasn't enough to wake me up. But you know what? What finally woke me up was my babies and my husband, because I knew I knew after I got home from that trip and seeing my cousin absolutely devastated because she lost her only child. I just I knew like I had to do something. At my cousin's funeral in the parking lot, popping my shit, and I'm sorry. Trigger warning. I'll make sure I put trigger warning in the title for anybody. Shit, I'm gonna mess up my lashes. Sorry. Um, you know, it's rough. Um, I know a lot of people don't believe that addiction is a disease or that alcoholism is a disease. Um, but it is. It really is. Your brain chemistry changes. Um, and when I tell you that you will do anything to get that fixed, I mean it. And when I came home from that trip, and because I had tried to get clean like before that, but I wasn't really super invested. Like I was, but I wasn't. I just wasn't 100% ready. But when I finally, it finally clicked, and I told my husband, I said, "Babe, I gotta get some help. I have to get some help." And he was like, "All right." He's like, "Let me figure out something with work, and see, because this was right when COVID started going. I mean, it was during everything." And he was like, "Let me figure out if I can get like next week off or something." And I was like, "No, no, I have to go now." And he's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Now, babe, I am telling you, trigger warning, that I am not sure that if I run out of what I have right here, I will not go out and stick a needle in my fucking veins." And I knew I was at that point now. And I knew it was time for help because I didn't want to stay that way. Um, and I made phone calls, and I will never forget Miss Patsy because she helped save my life. Because out of all these numbers calling and this and that, and thank God I had insurance through my husband's work. And I know it's not easy to go to rehab and stuff at times. But there are resources where you can do rehabs that don't cost much money, or you're sponsored by people. There is help out there. Okay. you know it's okay, Mog. Sorry, honey, I see you. I'm sorry, honey. I don't want to trigger you, honey. I get it. I'm sorry, sweetie. I just don't understand how people can't have that compassion. And I'm not talking about the things that, anybody's done or anything like that, but to just see a human in that situation. Can you not have a smidge of empathy? It's not funny. None of that is funny. And yes, the way she was slumped over on that couch, it did. It reminded me of how I used to pass out. And all I can think of was, you know, in those times when I would pass out like that, because this is before I knew I was taking fentanyl. And I took a little too much, and I knew something was wrong, but I didn't want to tell my husband. I didn't want to tell him because then I'd be busted. And I remember just laying there slumped over, telling myself, breathe, 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 breathe. And that's all I could think of, seeing Michelle slumped over like that. And that is all I can think, is it reminded me of. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not trying to, put a damper damper on anybody's, feelings or spirit or whatever, but I'm just being real right now. People in addiction, people in alcoholism, they're not a fucking sideshow monkey. I can't stand it when I see other videos of people posting people, nodding off or things like that, and posting it all over the internet. Because it's like you have no idea what it's like to hit that rock bottom. And then to be in that rock bottom and have hundreds, thousands to see it. Sometimes these videos go millions, Could you I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine, you know? I couldn't imagine my rock bottom being put out there all over the world. It's not funny. It's not funny. Let me look at comments, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry. Gotcha. It's you're right, Texas girl, and that's it. It's like no one knows. You know. I'm sorry. Yeah, three blind mice. You're right. You know. What was I gonna say? Um, a lot of times with addicts, um, or alcoholics, most of the time it's and yes, you can back this up if you go look at it, go research it. It stems because of trauma, you know. And in my case, I have, you know, a shit ton of childhood trauma. And my childhood trauma was never addressed, was never treated. Um, my mom is a narcissist, and thank you, Three Blind Mice. I am grateful. I'm so grateful that I'm still here and I am strong. Um, but like for me, with my childhood traumas, like um, I didn't even realize it. It was like I had put all that shit away, in a box somewhere in the back of my mind or whatever. And like the way my counselor had explained it is like your mind, you put it that away. Thank you, Suzanne. Hey, Faith, honey. I'm sorry if I missed it. Brenda. Hey, Great Pill. Proud Army Mom. Hey, guys. Sorry if I missed anyone. Um, Thank you, Three Blind Mice. But the way my counselor had it, ooh, thank God there's some shade. The fuck is hot. I'm in my car and it's still miserable. It's like 90 something, like 95, 96 or something. Yes, yes, Cactus. Yes, yes, that's true. Boots, we we can't help her until she wants to get help. And that is the case with anybody in addiction or alcoholism. Until they are ready to admit it and they are ready to, say, look, I have a problem. Until they're ready for that, they're not going to want to get help. But we can stop laughing at her like she's, we can stop treating it like it's a damn zoo animal that we got to spectate at. I just don't agree with it. Um, I don't agree with it. And I want to be clear. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I don't think it did either. I think that I'm so sorry, Three Blind Mice. I am so sorry. I think these people that keep going and trying to touch people's real life, y'all are sick. I just want to be clear, crystal clear. Anybody that sits there and contacts or just stalks or watches anybody's children's social medias, especially a minor, you're sick in the head. You need some help. I don't care who it is that don't whoever, the some of these most hated people. Children are off fucking limits. Period. Sorry guys, hang on. The car line's moving. That's probably why I'm cutting out. Hang on, hang on. Sorry. The car line moves up at 2:30. All right. My sound back good again. My little boo boo girl. Uh oh. My little clip is tangled. Hang on. Rue, you YouTube famous Roxy. She's like, Mom, where's my beef jerky stick? And why are you on the phone and not loving me? Oh my gosh, I can't get this damn thing off. Okay. No. Um, stop stop fucking trying to go and dig into people's lives. Stop trying to sit there and um, like even if you didn't really do it, but you just make a comment, like that makes you look like a psychopath. If you can sit there and you can contact somebody's children or go stalk somebody's children's social media profile, you're a fucking freak, weirdo, psychotic, creep. Yuck. Stop. Stop. Leave children out of this. And stop bringing up people's children, period. No one on this platform has a right to bring up anybody's children and speak on them at all. Oh my goodness, hang on, y'all. Let me give this little pouty baby her little beef jerky stick. Well, she's pouting. She's like, Mama. Oh, sorry. Normally she comes with me to get the kids. She's like, I know what that is, Mama. Normally she comes with me to get the kids every day. Sometimes she'll come in the morning with me too to drop them off. But we have a little routine and she gets her little beef jerky stick. Oh, she's your poop girl. Exactly, Brenda. It's fucking weird. And just kind of psychotic. Because we all know these people that sit here and talk about going after people's children or contacting them or looking at them or whatever, if the same were to be done to them and their child, oh, there would be hell to pay and raging and screaming. Just stop. Leave kids alone. Yeah, you're your boy, baby. This is my Roxy Root. We got her when Zach was a baby. She's 7. Although some people still think she's a big old puppy dog. She's my big baby. And it's just, and then I saw, the whole thing with like Amber getting another ad put up and having people um, go to her house. Like, that's not okay. What the hell is wrong with you people? That's a good way to get somebody killed. And let me just tell some of you trolls things, okay? If you put up an ad like that and it leads to somebody getting shot or God forbid even killed, you're going to be charged. And if they're, you know, killed, you would be charged with their murder for setting that up, or you would be charged, if they got injured, or like you can be facing big time. Okay? Stop playing this real life crap. It's not funny. Oh my god. Why are you back in my chat, Scamber? What? Oh, shit. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to block ban user and delete their comments. First off, Scamber, that whole thing was already addressed with Tara and all that, so shut up. Um, I don't know if I block it on StreamYard, if it blocks it on the YouTube side. But sorry guys, if I'll have to. I think Tobo's here, but I know she's getting ready to get her kiddos too. Okay, thank you, honey. I know you're busy getting your kiddos too. I just, I don't know. I think being away from YouTube has just made me remember what things were like before I got dragged to this side of the YouTube verse. And, just having so much going on in my real life, it's just, this crap's not worth it. None of this stuff is worth it. This is the freaking internet, and people are willing to put people's children at risk, put other people at risk. Like I guess I heard, like, I guess Miss Texas had police show up for a wellness check. I mean, it's getting to a point where it's just ridiculous. And like, what is the end game? Like, what is the end game for all this? You know, exactly, Faith. And I see so much fuck shit all over this damn platform that I could just roll my eyes because it's just ridiculous lately. And there's just so much hypocrisy from folks. Like, one second they're advocating, for people in recovery or things like that, but then laughing at somebody slumped over, passed out on their couch. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Um, the whole glam interview, like that shit was crazy off the wall. But, I think I gotta say though, Glam, you kept saying the excuse. The only thing that I'm gonna personally call out Glam for, because everybody else has already been going crazy on her. Um, Glam, you kept saying you're new around here. Um, Sweetheart, no, you ain't. I've seen you around just as long as I've been around, and I ain't new, and you ain't new, boo boo. So stop. You ain't gonna get nowhere if you don't at least take some accountability. No, Boots, there were a lot of people laughing, and there were a lot of people just being very cruel. And I'm talking even waking up and seeing other people clipping it, playing it, just it's crazy. And I don't think anybody's rock bottom should be played and clipped and shown for the world. I don't think I just I don't. And that is my own personal opinion. Um, yeah, it's scary. Like it's scary. I literally started trying to call Michelle, and I was just praying like, you know, let somebody like let her answer the phone. Just it scared me. Hi, I'm here for it. Yeah, Cactus. That was crazy. That whole thing was just crazy. Um, and now there are so many better ways to go to try to get your monetization, darling Glam. That is not it. And then um, to not take accountability for any of that. No, Cats, I haven't. Honestly, I hadn't talked to Michelle in probably, gosh, I think the last time I talked to her was the night she was in Kansas, maybe. Um, and then she'll just text me like whenever she's going live. Um, but I haven't like texted or talked to her for since she was in Kansas. I think it was the night she was in Kansas, or maybe the day after, like when she was flying home, possibly. I don't remember. Um, like with the phone, I know I talked to her through her chat the day that the court paperwork got posted and whatever. No, I was texting her like before she passed out. I was texting her, Michelle, please shut down the live and go to sleep. Like shut down live and go to sleep. And she didn't respond. And then I tried calling her and she didn't pick up. But I haven't texted or called her today just because I've been so swamped and busy myself. But I probably will just text her and check on her. But that was scary. That was scary last night seeing it. Um, and I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, there she is, white knighting for Michelle again." No, I'm not white knighting for Michelle. Um, I'm trying to have empathy for a human um, that is obviously struggling. Yeah, cats. She's definitely going to have to be inpatient for a little while. And truthfully, um, I know a lot of people, because I know there's a lot of people that have not wanted to like follow like the step program and things like that. And see, for me, like when I was in rehab, yeah, like um, we did the step. Um, they use AA, even though you know, because AA and NA are pretty much the same. Of course, NA was created kind of. Um, oh my God, what is the word for it? To NA was created like kind of the same as AA with the same type of principles, things like that. Um, but they just did the AA program, and then like sometimes we would switch off. Most of the time, we just did the AA book and like the AA steps and whatever. Occasionally, like once a week, we would do the NA steps or whatever. Um, but uh, you know, at the time, that's what helps you kind of process that addiction or that alcoholism. And I think people don't realize that is, when you get out of rehab, if that's not the choice, that you don't have to keep up with the 12-step program. You can find other things that work. You can, still go to meetings, but not necessarily have to follow this. Um, and so like for me, um, and my counselors always kind of push that in rehab, like your recovery is your recovery, your sobriety is your sobriety. Um, you do your program however it works for you, you know, and for me, I did outpatient therapy rehab. Once I graduated from rehab, I did the outpatient program for 90 days, and I graduated that. And part of my program is like I still had access. If my sound cuts out, it's because I'm driving, y'all. Um, but I'm still gonna talk. So, but part of my rehab was like, or my program was, once I got out, I would do the outpatient rehab, and which I loved. Like I loved that. I loved sharing the struggles and things like that of being newly clean and sober in the world. And like I almost got more out of my outpatient program than I did even being an inpatient. Uh, it was really, really helpful. And like after that, of course, they kind of push like, get a sponsor, blah, blah, which for me personally, I wasn't comfortable getting a sponsor and um, telling this person everything in the world and stuff like that. Um, but, hi. Oh gosh, I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. Math. I'm just like, thank you. Sorry, guys. Um, but I got so much out of just learning how to process uh, being in the world with all the temptations and the triggers. And like my biggest thing for me was, you know, um, having somebody that when I'm triggered or things like that, that can hold me accountable and I can talk to. And so, like, when I was fresh out of rehab, hi, baby girl. Um, one second. Hi, baby girl. Did you have a great day? Yeah. I missed you today. Like, I'll never forget, like, my first trigger. Um, I was driving and I passed by the ATM um, that I used to always go to get cash out when I would go pick up. Oh, did you get a little blister? Darn, and it's not on your heel, mommy. Oh, I'm sorry, baby girl. How did you go on like that part of your ankle? I'm sorry. I protected the back of your ankle, but then you get one on the side of your ankle. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. We'll put some band-aids on him when we get home. Hey, buckle up, okay? Okay, buckle up, mamas. You gonna sit in Grayson's seat for now? Okay, buckle up then. Okay, then buckle up. Don't worry, people. We're still in the parking lot. They don't let you buckle them up like in the line. They make you drive in the parking lot and then buckle them up for time. But yeah, my first trigger was driving past the ATM and it hit me out of nowhere. And I just immediately had to call my husband and of course he was amazing through all that time. And now I rarely get triggered. What, baby girl? But yes, it is scary. The drunk driving is terrifying. Um, it is because she can kill somebody or kill herself. Which yes, most likely in the drunk driving incidents, they get hurt. What, baby? Oh, your seatbelt locked. Um, it is. It's just it's scary. Hang on one second, guys. Okay, sorry. I had to help her buckle. Where's your iPad at? All right, I get it. There you go. You good? I hate trying to get out of this traffic. Yes, I got you a snack. And now I gotta run across town to go get my other munchkins. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, Boots. I hope you start feeling better soon. No, mommy's on live right now, baby girl. No, you're not sick, silly girl. I got you Coke Zero. Oh, you want a snacky snack too? I got you some gummies. Oh, what else? How about, wow, Mom, thanks for some gummies. Little stinker. I got gummies or the nerd candies. Yeah, your favorite. These kids, they love these nerd gummy cluster thingies. Hang on, Roxy. I'll roll the window down for you in just a second. They're obsessed with them. All right, I am driving, so if it cuts out, it'll probably get better whenever. I don't know. It should get better once I stop or whatever. Because in our town we have horrible service, even though we have AT&T. That's ridiculous. There you go. Ooh, those things are good, but man, they're sweet. Ooh, good lord. Ooh, too sweet. Good lord, you're gonna be bouncing off the wall. And yes, I do let my children have Coke Zero or Dr. Pepper Zero or Diet Pepsi. They don't drink them all the time, all the time. But at school, they mainly drink water. So I let them come home and have a soda. But I only buy like Sprite Zero or Coke Zero or Diet Pepsi. Me personally, I am a Dr. Pepper addict. Or not Dr. Pepper, oh my God. Diet Pepsi addict. I know you do, baby. Uh oh. I can't tell if I cut off or not. I think my sound's probably cut out. Do, 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 do. Can you all still hear me? But anyways, I was thinking, guys, since really like some of the only free time that I have right now is when I'm in the car getting ready to like pick up the kids and waiting in the car line. I was thinking like I can, go live um, a lot during that time. Um, I don't know. It seemed like there were quite a few people in the chat, so um, can't be too bad of a time. So yeah, I may start doing that, like going live and just chit chatting while I'm waiting in the car line with the kiddos. Oh hey Boogie, look, there's a Camaro in front of us. There's this nice red and black Camaro, or not Camaro. Oh my gosh, Corvette, and oh my gosh, the kids love it. It's right in front of me too. That's awesome. Right in front of me. It is. There you go, Roxy. I rolled the window down for you. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I know. We'll have to go test drive a Corvette sometime. We like fast cars. But yeah, I think I may try to start kind of going live around this time of day. Um, I'm just chit chatting bullshit with you guys. Um, I'm sorry if this live triggered anyone or upset anyone. That was not my intentions. I'm just speaking my truth from somebody that has been through a lot in life. And I don't know, I just want to remind people just sometimes just remember that we're all human, you know? Um, and it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of empathy for somebody. And you don't have to have like empathy for things that they're doing, but you could, I don't know. I don't know how somebody can't have empathy for somebody that is that low in their life. I just don't. But you know, um, things can always be worse in our lives. Um, so many people are one step away, are one paycheck away from being homeless, one, car breakdown from just losing their job and ending up on unemployment. And I mean, there's just so much shit, especially nowadays. We just, I think people forget, at the end of the day, um, we all bleed red. And sometimes we just have to look and, for somebody to be that lonely, that has nobody, they don't have nobody that can, tap them on the shoulder and try to wake them up, or, That's okay. You know, we just be kind, y'all. But hopefully my sound is actually working. My little bubble's moving, so I'm hoping it is. But I did have to drive from one school to the other school. Um, I love you guys. And yeah, I'll try to come on tomorrow around the same time. Um, since night times really don't work right now. Yeah. Um, yeah, cats. And you know what? Okay, I was just making sure because I couldn't tell if like me driving across town caused my volume to cut out. But cats, I think it's freaking disgusting. You can't say that you fear for yours and your son's life and still repeatedly talk about the woman, post about the woman, talk to the woman's family members. Like, get real. And she needs to stop going real life too. She needs to stop contacting Michelle's family and she needs to stop digging in. And it's just fucking gross. All of it. Nobody needs to be going real life. This is YouTube. Stop it, people. Stop it. If you like seriously, if you feel the need to go real life, I want you to get your ass up, go outside and go hug a damn tree, rub some grass, chew some grass, lick a leaf, do whatever you got to do to ground yourself back into reality, okay? Because YouTube is YouTube. It's the internet. Stop it. Stop it, y'all. Stop with the real life shit. Anyways, oh, hey, Black. Hi, honey. I wasn't like, um, I know. Oh, thank you, baby. I'll put it up here. I know, like Jenny was streaming Michelle, and I'm not calling any singular person out for streaming Michelle. I'm literally saying like all these people, that stream this particular moment, especially last night's live, because it's all over YouTube now. I just don't like it. I think it's gross. And that is not me like talking bad about Jenny or anything like that. Um, I adore Jenny, but I can disagree with that. Um, that's real life. That's what people do. That's what adults can do. I don't have to agree with everything she does. She doesn't have to agree with everything I do. So for the trolls that were trying to like stir shit up, no, I don't agree with everybody raging about Michelle, getting her off the platform, and then turn around and streaming her. I never have. Um, just like Bot used to cry about Michelle, do this and that, and then streaming her. You got TCL crying about her real life and this and that, and yet she's still antagonizing Michelle, and it's stupid. I don't get it. Stop. Just oh god, this shit gives me a headache. It does. It gives me a damn headache. Hey, Misty. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. But oh, it's just God. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired of it. But I'm gonna try to start going live around this time every day when I'm waiting around in the car line. And yeah, and just use that time to just chit chat and hang out with y'all. So I do. I miss going live. I don't miss none of the bullshit, but I miss my peoples. I miss my friends. Um, I will definitely have to make sure that I have a way to get these damn trolls too, in case so like I know Timed Out is dealing with her kiddos at this time too. So I gotta make sure I've got troll backup. But I will let y'all know about tomorrow. If I do go live, it'll probably be about the same. Yeah, well, not probably. If I do go live tomorrow, it'll be the same time as today's was. And yes, you are right, Faith. Anyways, I love y'all, and I hope everybody has a good Monday evening, night, and happy Tuesday tomorrow. Happy Monday. We're one day, well, like a half a day closer to Friday. Anyways, I love you guys. Y'all be safe. Have a great day. Bye, loves.